Sticky. Welcome to Oakland's Alameda County Coliseum. Tonight, the Oakland A's 1980 replay concludes this four-game series with the Minnesota Twins. Today's starting pitchers are Mike Norris for the Oakland Athletics and Roger Erickson for the Minnesota Twins. Norris is making his first start of the year, and so is Roger Erickson. The A's have won two of the first three games of the series, losing the middle game 2-1. The third game, which was supposed to be on a record, did not end up happening. The A's won that one 10-1. So their offense really exploded in that ball game. But this is going to be the fourth game and final game of this four-game home series. As they won the first one, that is on my video stream. They lost the second one, that's on my video. That's on my playlist. That was a 2-1 game. And then in game three, they imploded the Minnesota Twins and Jeff Zahn and took that one 10-1. So this is the finale of the four-gamer. Erickson, the right-hander, he can go 6. Mike Norris, the right-hander expertise, probably the best starter on this team, can go a full 9. And here we go as the Oakland Athletics take the field. The A's defense, and it's not good if you count up their defensive ratings. This is not APA, but they are a 23 around the diamond. The Twins are a 23, so both are at added 23 for their 8 positions. Revering is a 4 at first. Piccolo is a 4 at second. Guerrero's a 3 at short. Gross is a 4 at third. Outfield is one of the best in baseball. Henderson in left is a 2. Murphy in center is a 1. Mike Davis in right, he is playing right field. Tony Armas he only started game 1 of this series and has been sat the bench for most of the weekend. For the Twins, this is their lineup going forward. It's going to be Cubbage, Landreau, Smalley. Adams is your DH, followed by Sofield, Waniger, Powell, Wilfong, and John Castino. Here we go from Oakland, the Oakland Alameda Coliseum. This is game 4 of the 4-game series. Let's do this from Oakland. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's do it. So here it is. Mike Cubbage to lead off against Mike Norris. And the pitch. Let's see. I do have all the dice. I have a little bit of a stickiness on me today. Probably because I just washed my hands. And I have too many dice in my hands, Mike. That would do it. Let's re-roll that one. That was probably an unfair roll. Cubbage wanted that one back. So let's go ahead and re-roll it with the 4 dice and play ball. So 1-7. 1-7 for Cubbage is a ground ball to first. He'll take it himself for the first out. So a big first out for Cubbage. He's retired. And there's one out here in the first for the left fielder, Kenny Landreau. So Landreau is up. Landreau, a left fielder on this team. Good hitters, had a good series, couple hits. And Mike Norris on the mound, the young right-hander. Here's the pitch to Landreau. 1-10. Ooh, a 1-9's a triple, but he hits it in the gap for a base hit. Landreau to first, and the Twins have the first hit of the ball game. So Landreau has speed. He has a stolen base in the series. Norris a 0. That's a -2 for holding, which we are. And then Essien's a 0. So it's only a -2 for Landreau. So it's a 13 or less, 65%. You know what? We will try for the lead. It's a 6 and gets it. 65% for Landreau, and he's thrown out. Good throw by Essien. 2-4 put out, and that's 2 outs. So Landreau thrown out stealing. That is 2 outs. And now here's a shortstop, Roy Smalley. So the A's get a defensive play by Jim Essien. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Boy, my hands are sticky today. Let's re-roll that one. Smalley a switchy batting. There we go. 5-8. 5-8 to a lefty is a ground ball second base. That is Piccolo. He is a 4. He is a 4E8. The 4-8 won't bother you, but the 4 can. 15. Ooh, that's a 15 on an 8. We'll hold our breaths on a 15-8. And that's not an error. 16 and 17 was. Retired aside. He fumbled it, picked it up, and threw him out. Twins, nothing, and the Oakland Athletics coming up the bat. So for the A's, their defensive lineman for the Minnesota Twins. Cubbage at first, Will Fong at second, Smalley at short, and John Castino at third. Waniger is behind the plate, yeah, and the outfield. So the outfield for them will be Landros, Sofield, and Powell. On the mound is Roger Erickson, one of their durable starters. Went 27 starts, 7-13 with a good ERA of 3.25. This is his first start of the 1980 season. He'll pitch to the A's of Henderson, Murphy, Page. He's the DH, followed by Reverend Gross Davis, followed by S.C. Guerrero and Piccolo. Here's Ricky having a slow start. Pitch against the right-hander and the swing. 4-9 ground ball shortstop. That is Roy Smalley. Smalley is a 3. That's a 6. He gets to it. So Smalley is a 23. 23 fields it, gets him in time. So good play there. Henderson's retired. Continues his very slow start here. Here's Dwayne Murphy. Murphy to bat here against Erickson and the pitch. 5-11. That's a ground ball at first. That is Cubbage. He's a 4E6. A 4E6 says is a 20. That's an out, and that's a 6 on a 6. 6 on a 6 should not be an error, and it's not. That's 2 outs. 3 on a 3-1. So 2 outs. Here's Mitchell Page, designated hitter, most times against right-handed pitching. No score, Oakland Alameda Coliseum on this Sunday afternoon, the finale. Here is Page, the hit against Erickson. 4-7 lefty, 5 ball in the center field. Caught by Sofield, makes the catch, and 1 inning is over. Twins nothing, A's nothing. We head to the second. So top of the second inning, Glenn Adams, followed by Rick Sofield and Butch Waniger. So Adams the bat against Norris. Here's the pitch. 2-11 to a right-hander. Line drive to the third baseman and caught by Wayne Gross. And that is 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Rick Sofield. So Sofield the batter. He is the center fielder, starting every game this series. Here's a pitch from Norris. 4-7 to a lefty is a single 1-6. That is a 17. That's a line drive to the second baseman, Piccolo. 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Butch Waniger, switch hitter. He will bat left-handed against Norris. If you're not familiar with Mike Norris this year, he was a 7L, so he was dominant against left-handed hitters. Right-handers where he can get touched up a bit. So again, it plays to his favorite, any lefties in this lineup. 4-8 to a lefty is a strikeout looking on the inside corner. Twins go 1-2-3. Bottom the second coming up. No score between the Twins and the A's. Have to look who on the schedule is next for this Oakland Athletic team. It's going to be Revering, followed by Gross and Davis. I believe they're either in California against the Angels, or the Angels come to them. We'll have to look at it. Again, they're playing homage to Kurt Berglund's 1980 replay with payoff pitch and see how we do stats-wise. Here's Revering. He'll hit against Erickson. Here is 6-5 to a lefty, and that ball could be trouble. Revering's had 2 home runs on the season, and it's up against the wall. So Dave Revering doubles the lead off the second. So Revering has been consistently hot for this A's team. And now here's the third baseman, Wayne Gross. Runner on first and nobody out. Runner on second, nobody out, I should say. Let off with a double. Here's the pitch for Gross. 6-7 to a lefty is a single to right field. We'll see if Revering wants to go. And Revering's speed is a 1-8. And that answer will be an a week station to station. First and third, nobody out. Here's Mike Davis, only getting his second start here. Again, Tony Armas has been on the bench most of this series. Erickson from the stretch. Twins will play the infield back, trying to get 2, 3, 5 to a righty. It's a single 1-7. It's a 3. Mike Davis gets it through for an RBI base hit. Scores Revering. And the A's take a 1-0 lead. So 3 consecutive base hits, and they get some luck on the way. And the Oakland A's lead it 1-0. Here's Jim Essien, the catcher. So Essien will swing. Right-handed stick. First and second, nobody out. Roger Erickson trying to get himself in and out of trouble. 2-5 at the fly ball right field. Caught there by Powell, and there's one away. And here is Mario Guerrero. He's had a hot bat. He's had some key hits so far. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Erickson. Erickson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-12 versus righties. Ground ball the second. That is Will Fong. He's a 2E5. It can be a double play if we roll high enough. That is 14 on a 5. Long as it's not an error, and it's not double play. 4-6-3. So the A's get 1 run on 3 hits. They strand the couple. We played 2, 1-0 Oakland. The A's been getting absolutely awesome pitching so far in this replay. 3 games under a 1 ERA. The first game they won was 6-5, but all 5 runs were unearned as the A's defense kind of fell apart on them, but they survived the game anyway and won. So now for the Twins will be Powell, Wilfong, and Castino, the bat against Mike Norris. So Powell the swing. And that will keep the die in play, luckily. Here's the pitch. That will be a 1-7 versus a righty. That's a single 1-3. That's a 6. That's hit to the ground ball third base. Gross picks it up, throws him out, and there's one away. Here is Rob Wilfong. He's the second baseman. Good hitter against right-handed pitching. Not the greatest, but he gets the job done. 6-7 versus a lefty, and that's a ground ball the second. Easy play, throws him out. That splitter by Mike Norris is dancing. 2 away, and now here is John Castino. So Castino, the bat, he has struggled this weekend, and he's going to have a great 80 season, they say. So I guess they're catching John Castino at a very bad time. Here's the pitch. 6-6 righty, and that will be a fly ball center field. Murphy is there, makes the catch, and the single followed by the caught stealing, and Mike Norris has pitched to the first 9. It's still 1-0 A's, bottom 3. So now for the A's will be Rob Piccolo, Ricky Henderson, and Dwayne Murphy. So here is Piccolo batting in the bottom 3 here. Right-handed hitter against Roger Erickson. Here's the pitch. 1-10 for Piccolo. Struck him out. Piccolo down on strikes. 1 away. First strikeout for Erickson. And now here is the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Henderson ground the short his first time up. Erickson looks in. The windup and the pitch. 5-9. Fly ball right field shallow. Powell comes in on it. 2 outs, and Henderson's retired. Henderson off to a slow start. Here's center fielder Dwayne Murphy. 2 outs for Murphy. Erickson looks in, gets a sign from Waninger. Here's the pitch. 2-9, and that ball will be slugged in the gap for a base hit. Murphy's on with 2 outs. So now Murphy's on great speed, but the minus will cut Murphy down to about a 50%, so he will hold where he's at. So now here is a designated hitter, Mitchell Page. Excellent power on his side. Erickson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-4, not enough. Ground ball to first. Cubbage will take to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. They strand 1. 3 innings to play here, Oakland Alameda Coliseum. 1-0 Oakland. So Page retired. Now Mike Norris will now pitch the 4th of a 1-0 ball game. A's do come in with a 2-1 record so far, winning first 2 of 3 of this 4-game series. That's what makes these replays kind of difficult. You're playing kind of crappy teams, especially doing this Oakland one. But again, I wanted to see how Billy Ball handled the staff as he really abused their starters in 80 and 81. Wanted to see what he did to them. And we're going to do it. We're going to see what happens, usage, and see what we can do and see what bullpen they did have and see what options are available. So kind of a project there. And also they were like 10 or 12 games in back of Kansas City. So I thought this is the year they actually were more competitive. So we'll see if they can keep toe on the Royals this season. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Oakland. Cubbage, Landreau, Smalley again. Norris has pitched to the minimum. Here's the pitch. 5-5 to a lefty, struck him out. Cubbage did not have a chance there. That was a curveball that no way he was going to hit it one away. So now here is the left fielder, Ken Landreau. Again, a lot of lefty in this lineup, and that is bad news if you are a Twins. Norris looks in on the sign, and he gets a pitch to hit out. That's a 6. That's a base hit, and Landreau has both hits. So ballpark single. Again, we're playing ballpark results. Singles are a 14, an 11, and a 1 and a 4. 14, 11, 1, and a 4. So for lefties, the 1 to 14 single. On a righty's home run, it's only a 1. Righty singles 1 to 11. Righty's home runs 1 to 4. Again, not many options here at the big Coliseum. Runner on first, 1 out. Landreau's on. He's not going to steal this time. Here is Roy Smalley. Again, the nephew of Gene Mauch. He'll hit lefty against Norris. Here's the pitch. 6-7 to a lefty, and that's a ground ball to second. Piccolo forced Guerrero, but that's the fielder's choice. So Smalley's on fielder's choice, 2 outs. And here is Glenn Adams. Again, the Twins putting a lot of lefties in this lineup, and that's something you didn't know about probably beginning of the year, that Mike Norris will be this dominating against them. But Adams is going to want to hit his card, not Norris's card. 3-5, and he does. That's a shot in the gap. That is a long single for Glenn Adams. So Smalley goes to third. First and third, 2 outs, and the Twins have chances here. So now here's the center fielder, Rick Sofield. Sofield lined the second and first time up. Norris now has a little bit of a jam. First and third, 2 outs. A's trying to get through this one. 5-5 versus a lefty, struck him out. He got him on the curve. Good pitch by Mike Norris. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's still 1-0 Oakland as the Twins strand 2. So Revering now comes in. It'll be Revering, Gross, Davis. Again, a bunch of lefties against Roger Erickson. So here is Revering. Revering doubled and scored. Again, he's been on a hot streak, and he's going to continue on that hot streak. That is, again, a line drive in the gap. Goes all the way to the wall. That's a triple for Dave Revering. So he has 2 extra base hits, and he's on at third with no outs. The Twins will bring the infield in early here. Runner on third, nobody out for Wayne Gross. Erickson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-9 to a lefty, ground ball to short. That is going to be Smalley. Now he has to avoid the bullets, or those are hits. 3E23. So anything low could be problematic. Does he avoid it? It's a 5. That could be a base hit, or that could be a base hit. 5-3. Yes, it is. Goes through for a base hit with the infield in. So Revering will score. RBI Wayne Gross. He has his first RBI of the day, and the A's lead it 2-0. So Gross with a big hit. Here's Mike Davis. So the Twins now down 2-0 in the fourth. Davis, a left-handed hitter against Erickson. Here's the pitch. 6-6 to a lefty, and that is going to be trouble. That's again a base hit for Mike Davis, his second hit. That will force Gross to third. First and third Athletics with 1 in. So the A's offense starting to come together here. Here's Jim SOM. Again, infield in. They want to try to cut as many runs they can off the plate. Here's the pitch. 4-7 to a righty. A's a strikeout on the inside corner. Caught him looking. Here's Mario Guerrero now. So Guerrero steps to the plate. Twins again playing the infield and want to stop as many runs as they can. Here's the pitch as he fouls it off. Guerrero, the swing. And again, it's this time another foul ball. Wow, 2 foul balls. He's fighting off tough pitches. Here's a pitch to Guerrero. That's going to be a 2-6. That is going to be, let's see. This could be interesting. 5 ball, B question mark. Now, watching Ron Juckett's video, yeah, this is what 5 ball, B question mark means. So the center fielder is going to be Rick Soffield. You're going to add a +2 to Sofield's arm. He's a +1, so that is a +3 to the runner on third base. So Wayne Gross, not the swiftest, will have a +3 advantage. It's a 1-14 going home, and he's going to try it. Here's the throw home. Go! He's just in there. He got the arm in. So on a 14, he got it, so he needed that +2. So sacrifice fly Guerrero, and the Oakland Athletics now lead it 3-0. So now here is Rob Piccolo. 3-0 Athletics here at the bottom of the 4th inning. The A's fans appreciative of their A's right now after a bad 1979 season. 5-7 to a righty, and that's going to be a base hit for Rob Piccolo. Davis will stop, will go to third. That's a 2-star single. That is base hit number 3. Or is that base hit number 4? Let's see. So Davis, let's see if I'm correct here. And yeah, that is going to be base hit number 4 for the inning. And here's Ricky Henderson. The A's putting it together this inning, lead 3-0 with 2 on. Erickson struggling. The Twins bullpen has been used and kind of abused last couple games, especially yesterday. Darryl Jackson was used a lot. 4-10 to a righty. Ground ball to short. That is Smalley. Can he make the play on this? Smalley is going to be a 3E23. 3E23 is an 11 on a 9. There's no error, and that will be it. Henderson retired, and so are the Athletics. They scored 2. We played 4. It's 3-0 Oakland at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum on this Sunday finale of the 1980 Oakland Athletics Stratomatic replay. Top of the 5th, there'll be Waniger, Powell, and Wilfong. So Waniger, Powell, Wilfong to bat against Mike Norris, who's kind of cruising through this. He had a little bit of speed bump last inning, but nothing big. Waniger on a 2-7, single 1-9, gets to 17, and a nice play by Rob Piccolo, 1 away. So top of the 5th, Waniger is retired. And now here is Huskin Powell. As I said in my videos, Hus, sounds like the berserker. Here is Powell, 2-5, or Bruiser Brody, depending how you look at it. 2-5, ground ball to short. Easy enough play, and there's 2 outs for Huskin Powell. So he is retired by Guerrero. Twins just hitting it at people right now. Norris making it easy. Now here's Rob Wilfong with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Wilfong. 3-4, not low enough. Ground ball to second. Good play there by Piccolo. Throws them out. And the Twins are easy in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We are official. We're halfway through. It's 3-0 Oakland. So now Ricky Henderson, it'll be Murphy, followed by Page and Revering. The bat for the A's here in the 5th against Roger Erickson. He can go into the 6th inning before fatigue starts to bother him. And as of right now, they may need that help. We'll see if he can avoid it and give him some length. 6-8 to a lefty is a single 1-2. That is not a 2. That's an 8. That's a line drive to the second baseman, 1 away. Murphy, 1 for 3. And now here's Mitchell Page. Page, the batter, 0 for 2. He's fly to center and ground to first. Page to swing against Erickson. 5-8 to a lefty is the ground ball to second. Again, that's Wilfong. Should be fairly easy enough to make the play. It's a 20. It's a 12. It's not going to be an error. So 4-3. Again, the Twins got some really nice defenders out there. Kind of shores up their defense with Wilfong and Castino. But their outfielders are super bad. Dave Revering, a double and a triple so far. Here's the pitch. Nope. 4-3 lefty. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. This could be trouble. Huskin Powell. Huskin so far is a 4-12. Let's see how bad this becomes. He was trying to maybe avoid the cycle, and he may still have a chance at it right now. So it's a 4, and that's, oh, he makes the catch on the 19. So it's an F3. Powell is a 12 on a 12 on a 12, and no error. And Powell makes a nice running catch. So Revering is retired. The A's go 1-2-3. We head to the 6th. It's 3-0 Oakland. So Minnesota comes up. It'll now be Castino, Cubbage, and Landreau. Mike Norris on the mound. He's been splendid, only giving up a couple hits in the ball game. 4-6, and that is going to be a base hit. That is why you swing righties at Mike Norris. So Castino's on. Runner on first, nobody out. Castino's first hit of the season. And here is Mike Cubbage. So Cubbage, the batter, left-handed hitter. Norris working from the stretch. Let's see if Norris can work his way out. 2-2. 2-2 righty. Fly ball right field. Way back, and you can kiss it. Goodbye, home run, Mike Cubbage. First home run of the season for the Twins, and it comes at a good time. 3-2 Oakland. So Mike Cubbage goes deep. 2-2 versus a righty is a solid. So that's a start Mike Norris wants back. 3-2 now in the 6th, and here's Kenny Landreau, who has 2 hits in the ball game. So now Norris takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch. 6-7 to a lefty. Ground ball the second. A lot of ground ball seconds on his card. Good play there by Piccolo. Throws him out, one away. Here's Roy Smalley. So Cubbage took Norris deep, and now it's a 1-run game. Here's Smalley, switch hitter, will hit against Norris. 4-9 against the lefty, and struck him out swinging 2 away. He is 0 for 3. Here is Glenn Adams. He's your designated hitter. Now it's a 3-2 ball game. Top 6, 2 outs. Adams is 1 for 2. Here's a pitch from Morris, and the swing. 5-7 lefty, and got Adams on the inside corner. Can I help you? Nope, just looking. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 Oakland. So bottom of the 6th here, Wayne Gross the batter. He'll be followed by Davis and SEM. Gross is 2 for 2. He's gotten 2 hits. Erickson now, they'll kind of look at him now, pitch by pitch. Twins bullpen got to start stirring. 1-8 for Gross, and that is a ground ball back to the mound. Good job by Erickson. Gets it, throws him out. First time they retired Wayne Gross. Here is the right fielder, Mike Davis. Remember him from 1988 World Series. Davis 2 for 2 in the ball game. Davis to swing. 3-5 for Davis is a single 1-7. Not this time. Line drive second base right at Wilfong, and he's 2 for 3. So now here's Essien with 2 outs. The A's now going down meekly the last 2 innings. Erickson could stay in there a little longer if he doesn't make any mistakes. Here's the pitch. 3-7 is a fly ball center field. Sofield is there, makes the catch, and that will do it for the 6th. So Roger Erickson will survive. This game gets close. We go to 7th. It's 3-2 Oakland. Again, this team is not set for a super-duper closer. They got the Jeff Jones and the Bob Lacey who can come in and get people out, but that's not Billy Martin's style this season. So in the 7th, Sofield, Waniger, Powell will bat against Mike Norris. Here's the pitch. 3-9, struck him out. Sofield down on strikes. Second time he has been caught with the 3rd strike. Here's Butch Waniger, switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Norris looks in, and the pitch. 3-5, ground ball to first. Good play by Revering. Let's see. Waniger, no speed. He'll take it to the bag himself, and there's 2 out. Here's Huskin Powell. 2 outs here in the 7th. 3-2 ball game Athletics. Norris looks in. takes a deep breath. Here's a pitch to Powell. 1-8, ground ball to second. Piccolo has it, throws him out, and Mike Norris has given the A's 7 strong. It's 3-2 Oakland. Last of the 7th, it will now be Guerrero, Piccolo, and Ricky Henderson, the bat for the A's. Roger Erickson still in there, can stay in there. He's definitely not a problem here. 6-8 for Ricky is a strikeout on the inside corner. Or no, it's not Ricky. I'm sorry. That is Guerrero. He caught him on the inside corner, one away. So big strikeout on Mario Guerrero. So big out there. And now here is I'm sorry. That was Guerrero. Here's Piccolo. I lost my mind for a minute. Piccolo 1 for 2 has a single. Piccolo against the Minnesota Twins 6-8. Again, a righty. We just was there. Got him on the inside corner. Oh my, got him again. He was window watching, folks. That's 2 away. And now back up top to Henderson. So back-to-back strikeout lookings. Henderson 0 for 3. The A's haven't had a base hit in the last 3 innings. Erickson has been getting stronger. Here's the pitch to Ricky. And Ricky will walk, and we'll see if Ricky wants to run. 2 outs, runner on first. Ricky first number 19. Erickson -3, -2. It's a -5 regardless. 14 or less, 2, 6, or 9. Let's get Ricky moving here. Let's see, does Ricky get it? Yes, he does on the 9. So 14 or less. Here comes the throw. No, he gets thrown out. Henderson caught, and that retires aside. We go to the 8th. It's 3-2 Oakland. Oh, what a time to get thrown out. Stealing is Ricky. Good throw by Butch Waniger. We go to the 8th. 3-2 ball game. Twins, Wilfong, Castino, Cubbage to hit against Norris here in the 8th. Here's a pitch from Norris. 4-4 lefty. Oh, he just missed some stuff. Catch X. It should be a pop-up, but for Essien, he's a 2E11. Let's see. That's a 9 on. That's a 9 on the 11. I don't think that's an error. Let's see. 9. Let's see. It's a 9 on 11 is not an error, so that's good. It's not it's a 2, so he just missed it. That will be a dribbler in front of the plate. Gets up and throws him out, 1 away. So Wilfong retired, 1 away. A good play there by the catcher. Essien got up quick and threw the runner out. Now here's John Castino. First hit of the game the previous inning, then scored on the home run by Cubbage. Castino looking for a second hit, maybe. 4-9 righty and walk. So again, there it goes. That's the difference batting a righty here. Runner on first and 1 out. And again, it's Mike Cubbage, the batter. 2-run bomb back in the 6th inning to give the Twins a chance. Norris from the stretch. Runner on first. 3-6. And that's a fly ball in the left field. Catch is made there by Henderson, puts it away for the 2nd out. Castino on at first with 2 outs, and here's Ken Landreau. He has 2 hits in the ball game. He's 2 for 3. Left-handed hitter Landreau. The swing against Norris. Norris looks in with a runner on first. Billy Martin not budging on that dugout. 4-8, and he got him on strikes looking. So Landreau caught him on strikes. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still 3-2 Oakland. Holy cow, what a close ball game now. This technically would be the last inning for Roger Erickson. He can complete this game and not have any issues. He can go 2+ his fatigue and not have any problems. So bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Oakland. Murphy, Page, Revering. This is the top part of the lineup that's done damage. We'll see if the Twins stick with them now. 4-7 lefty, fly ball center field. He's not fatigued. Yeah, it will be made, and 1 away is Murphy. 1 for 4 for Dwayne. So 1 out in the 8th. Here's Mitchell Page with 1 out. Still a 3-2 ball game. Looking in, gets the sign. Oh, Page may have. Nope, he didn't get it all. 1-5 righty is a slap down the line. Base hit for Page. So he gets the single, and he's now 1 for 4. And here's Dave Revering, 2 for 3 in the ball game, including a double and a triple. Twins on, they have their bullpen ready, putting up the sign saying bring him in. 4-7 to a lefty, 5 ball center field. So field's there. There's 2 outs. So they're getting by. Here's Wayne Gross. If he's retired, and Erickson will go a complete 8, and the Twins will have one final opportunity here in the 9th. Here we go. Roger Erickson from the stretch to Wayne Gross. 3-9, got him on strikes. What an outing for Roger Erickson. Makes a couple bad pitches, but that is it. We played 8 here in Oakland. It's 3-2 A's. Wow, we go to the 9th, and it's Smalley, Adams, Sofield. That's left. Normally that's trouble, but this is Mike Norris you're talking about. So I think Norris is definitely going all the way here. So the A's bullpen is not really, there's no one out there throwing. Remember, this is one of the outdoor mounds. You'll see down the right field line, there's nobody mooring. Here is Smalley. 5-9 to a lefty, 5 ball left field. That's the first out. There's Ricky, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. What a ball game for Mike Norris. Let's count hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits through 8 1/3. Here is Glenn Adams with 1 out. Adams is 1 for 3. He's got some power, though. Let's see if that comes to, let's see if Norris can make a pitch. 1 out in the 9th in the pitch. 5-7 to a lefty. Struck him out. Adams looked at it, and a called strike 3. 2 outs in the 9th. A's are 1 win away from taking 3 out of 4 from their conference foes, the Minnesota Twins. Here is Rick Sofield with 2 outs. Sofield 0 for 3, a couple Ks. Twins are going to look into their bullpen, and they might use some future managing and see if they have a righty for Norris here. So let's see who is in their bullpen. Again, normally a team probably wouldn't do this. So Willie Norwood does not hit righties at all. So that is the problemo. So let's see if Bombo Rivera's got a little power, but that's about it. Dave Edwards has got some stuff. Do you bring in this gentleman? Jose Morales has not had a bat all season. And let's see which we could find numbers on him. Hang on. Let's see if he is on the active roster. So we're going to go ahead and call the game up and see what my options are. So it's Butera, Goodwin, Jackson, McCann, Morales. And they tell me the best hitter against Mike Norris would be Jose Morales. So Jose Morales would be the best, strongest hitter to come in because he can take advantage of Mike Norris's other side here. So here comes Jose, veteran right-handed hitter. He is normally a DH type against lefties, but this year he was even on both sides of the plate. So I kind of gave him he can swing both sides. So here is the veteran Jose Morales. He will switch. He's a right-handed hitter, and he will pinch hit for Sofield here. Again, trying to switch things on Norris. We'll see if this makes a difference. Right-handed Jose Morales. Right-handed Mike Norris and the pitch. 6-5. It does not. Struck him out. What a performance by Mike Norris. 3 up, 3 down. That's your final here in Oakland. Oakland 3 and the Twins 2. So the Oakland A's go to 3-1, which is a great first part of a homestand. And let's get your final stats. It's not going to be that hard. So Oakland wins 3-1. No errors in the ball game. That's always good. We figured this out earlier on hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So the Twins were 1 run on 5 hits. The A's weren't. Well, the A's got their bunch of hits earlier. They got 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and they imploded and got 4 in the fourth, and then they got shut down the rest of the way. They had a 1 hit here, so they had 9. So the A's were 3 runs on 9 hits. The Twins 1 run on 5 hits. So Oakland will go 3-1. The Twins are 1 and they're 1-3. Let's go ahead and plug the game in the system while I have people here. Doesn't take too long for me to do so. What I've been doing is I have my own spreadsheet for the Oakland Athletics, and I'll share that as I get further enough on the replay. But then what I do is I go file, new schedule. Again, it's something I could probably show if I reconfigure things real fast. Hang on, we'll see if we can do some on the board stuff right now. So we'll go ahead and set this up. Give me 1 second. So for those who watch this video late, they'll kind of see what I'm doing on the off chance. So go ahead and set this up. We'll share. So let's get this set up. So we'll be able to coming up so you can guys see what I have plans here. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and eliminate my screen, but you'll still hear me. And that's normal what we do. All right. So we're still seeing. Let's go to my baseball. So what we'll do, first of all, is we'll go to the Minnesota-Oakland game. Let's make sure you can see me doing everything I want to do here. No, you don't see it. Okay, my fault. I thought that was something you can see, but you may have to have another window up. But just, I guess, kind of take my word for it. My apologies. So let's go. What we do is we go to game played then, and then we punch in. Then we punch in the game. Then we kind of punch in the game that we just played. So Minnesota was 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. So we go ahead and do that because I kind of want to see who the next series is. 1-5-0. And then the A's were 3-9-0. And all that. And then I'll just ask you the basic stats and ask you how many innings. So it went 9 innings. The winning pitcher was Mike Norris. So we go ahead and put Morris's name inside that. And he won his first game of the year. So he's 1-0. Saved by no one, no saves. The losing pitcher is going to be Roger Erickson. He was a Twin starter today. And let's go ahead and put him. It doesn't put this in their stats. You got to have to put that in manually, but that's not a big problem. And then he was a losing pitcher, and he'll go 0-1. This will take the game off the schedule. And that way we can see all the games, and that way it will move ahead to the next series of games. So now we go to Monday's games and see if the A's have a game on their schedule for Monday in 1980. The A's are 3-1. The Twins are 1-3. Let's see the Monday schedule. The Oakland Athletics are, nope. The Angels are playing. Yes, we are home for the old Seattle Mariners. So that will be Emmanuel. Glenn Abbott will take on Steve McCatty. And then on the Tuesday game, Mike Parrott will take on, wait a minute, that didn't make sense. So it's Abbott and McCatty on Monday. Tuesday, they have Steve McCatty twice. So that is going to have to be corrected. That obviously cannot be right. So Parrott against a to-be-announced starter on Tuesday. And then in the Wednesday finale, that'll be a day game. Jim Beattie will take on Matt Keogh. And let's see, this is a 4-game series or 3. Am I blessed to play 3 or 4 against these guys? Minnesota, I have a feeling I'll probably play California next because that kind of looks like the way the schedule is going to be. Nope, the A's actually have a day off on Thursday the 17th. And then on Friday, we will probably play we'll be home. They'll have a long homestand. Bruce Keeson will take on Brian Kingman. So that will be the starter there. So as those are your upcoming ball games. So a lovely series against the Seattle Mariners. You got to do that, folks, when you play these replays. You got to play team. But then again, these are games they have to win. So let's see what they do against the Seattle M's at home. Right now, it'll be McCatty against Abbott in game 1, and then we'll have to look at the system and see who the starter will be in game 2, as McCatty is scheduled to pitch twice. So Have to see what happens there. It was kind of a goof up. Thank you, folks, for coming in. I appreciate it. For those who come in later. Again, this has been the Sports Time Machine for the Oakland A's 1980 Stratomatic Super Advanced Card and Dice replay. Any questions, please leave them. Please subscribe and always have a great rest of your evening. And hope to see you again soon with maybe a replay on a record or something. So again, thank you. And see you again. Give me 1 second, folks. Come on.